Hello, ErikTheNordman here. Welcome back to Counter-Strike Global Offensive Road to Global Elite. Episode 2. We are on DDoS 2. Hopefully. Yes, hopefully we can get a good team. So, for those who are active on my channel, this is recorded in the same session as the first match was recorded. So I'm sort of testing my luck here with 2 games recorded this evening. I tend to only get 1 good per night, and I won't not like I play good, I mean where I actually find like a decent team that's somewhat fun to play with, which makes the videos sort of fun. Hello my friend, how are you doing? So I think this match we're gonna see a lot of skill difference because I got placed in the last one. So the game is still trying to sort of figure out my elo after being gone for a while. Because according to my rank, I have DMG elo, but according to the elo that is hidden, I believe it's more like LEs, around LEM, even. So, we sort of just have to go and see where the team brings us. Hopefully, I get some good teammates. I hate to be the only one that actually can contribute, and it sounds really cocky saying it like that, but you have no idea how many times that happens where you just sort of doing it yourself. Which is a really good thing. The spawn camp is real. We're gonna get up the net graph. I tried to get it up, but there we go. Net graph is up. AMK. So yeah, hopefully this team is somewhat fun to play with. I am sort of banking on it. Makes my job a lot easier to make a video if there's a team that actually talks. They may be talking right now, but I've muted just so we can verify that. Oh shit, how the fuck did I miss that? I need to fix my desk, because I don't have enough room for the mouse. The mouse is sort of fucking a bit over at times, which is really fucking annoying. Alright, so they have that guy who's absolutely shit. They have that guy that hits rather nice shots, which is going to be a worry. Swedish. Doesn't play a lot. It's most likely a smurf. Trader. So yeah, he definitely plays the game, or at least trades the game. I don't know what he trades, because he has fuck all. But it appears that he might be trading. Depends that he most likely has some knowledge of the game, whether or not he plays it or not. You tend to know some prices, which means that you sort of do have to pay a bit of attention to the game as well. Here we have some tryhards flashing in the warm-up. Yeah, everyone has connected. The game will start in 40 seconds. That is great. Let's get into it. I mean, that's a 3-minute warm-up. That doesn't happen too often. Alright, let's turn on the volume. I don't speak until the warm-up is done. That's just out of habit. Back in the day, you didn't have you had all chat rather. People are having some issues. He lagged. Yeah, that guy's shit. Alright, let's get into the game. Hello team.
Hey team. Can I play long, please?
Yes.
Hello team. Hello.
I will go B, if that's okay.
You go B. Okay. I go behind you. Okay, I go behind you.
Okay. So we have a class 8 clown.
Mate, your shoe. Atacador desapretado. Mate, your shoe.
Not to be rude, but if you don't stop, I will just mute you, because it's really not funny.
It's
I'm
A,
sorry,
guys.
mate. I'm a good guy, I swear. I'm gonna behave good now.
Don't start now.
Okay, mate, okay. You are my best friend now.
I just don't like people like that.
Can you bring me your skins to I do a YouTube video? Can you transfer the skins to me, man?
Alright, we're just gonna quickly. I'm sorry, I just muted that guy. He was just being annoying. I'm alone B, by the way. Oh, no, man. If they rush me, I'm screwed.
I check mid.
I'll check it. I got scout. They're all the way back up.
Upper mid.
Yeah. I think they're left side as well. Where? I don't like this. I want to do something, but they don't come to me, which is really annoying. Is he still talking?
I love you, Tim. I love you.
Yeah, okay. Have you guys muted him as well, or is it?
Not yet.
Alright, okay. He was just taking the piss, so I was just like, nah. Got better things to do.
We're wasting time. Let's go.
That's unfortunately one of the downside with Counter-Strike, obviously. You get a lot of these people, which tends to slightly cock up your game a bit.
Can he step
Flash
someone?
beat, flash beat. Yeah, beat.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
One is mid, one is mid, one is mid. Go in window.
Yeah, I'm alone B for some reason.
Nice try.
I can't do anything when I'm alone B. He left me for some reason. Are they buying? Yeah, they're buying. Right. Not hitting my shots though. But what are you gonna do? It's one of those games that just...
Our mission is simple.
It sucks, but it happens. At least it's a lot more quiet of a game, so I can talk with you guys, which is helpful.
Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Up long.
I swear to God I can do that jump, I'm just too tired to it. One might be mid to be.
Throwing a grenade. Smoke.
Fuck me.
Is he long or
Ah,
mid?
he's top mid. Tagged 69. He's gonna go for my M4 and leave, most likely. I don't know how he got there though. Because we had a guy that ran through tunnel. Yeah, he could have been away in tunnel, I suppose. Just a really shitty game so far. I just need to sort of reset. But that is one thing. That's like the quote unquote downside with recording and playing at the same time. Can I get that P9? Or are you gonna go for it? Because I'm sort of low on cash. Alright. Again, not happy when you don't have a team that speaks. One up. Got bump on us.
Where?
Tunnels.
One is T-spawn, I think. Last one T-spawn maybe?
Oh, this.
Yes.
Could have let me get the ace, dude. Yeah, for some reason this team isn't chatty at all. It's really, I mean, it's sort of good because it allows me to talk to the video, not just the team. But again, it's a lot different of a commentary.
I didn't play matchmaking for 2 weeks.
All right, fair play.
I'm so nervous.
What's to be nervous about? It's just that, man.
Incendiary out.
I mean,
Fire in the hole.
if you want to know what I'm doing step by
It's long,
step,
long.
I would need to make a post commentary
They got
because
an up on long.
just let them push. No, not. Fuck me. Is he on long or is he on site?
2 were on site, I think. But check pit.
Alright, pitch clear. There you go. You can grab the ball, Matt.
Defusing the bomb.
I mean, if you want to, let me know if you want to have a step-by-step, like what I think when I play. Because that'll allow me to explain what I think. Because right now I'm sort of just acting, and then you sort of just got to see what I do. I mean, I'm not playing nearly as good as I was when I was playing on the merge map. It's a bit later. I got to chill down a bit. I'm not as hyped. I really love playing. I'm just not as hyped, if you get what I'm saying. So, you know. But let me know if you want that. I will definitely make it. It's a bit more work, but I definitely want to put in the effort for you guys if you want to see what it's like. And it's not that much work, honestly. It's just to throw in the material into Premiere or something. So do let me know about that. I do find myself wanting to know this. Bottom mid, I think.
Yes. One more mid. 50 HP. This time. Can you save an AK, please?
Oh, I got opted.
Okay.
Alright. At least I'm not bottom fragging, which is very important. I mean, it just helped my self-esteem a lot. But I mean, I'll try and do a round now. So right now, what I'm thinking is basically, well, there has been a lot of A pressure. I'm expecting something to come B this round or the next round.
A flash.
Barrels is a good place because if they bounce a flash off here, you can still see it. You can sort of ignore the flash because it sort of reflects off the barrel, so you don't actually get like tagged by it, in a sense. And also this way, I tend to maybe hit one shot, but it's not to stop them from crossing, but it's to force them to smoke. Especially higher level. I mean, a smoke is $300 in game.
Green, can you boost? Are you on spot?
So obviously that's a lot of money. If you
I
can
was
force, if you can force 2 smokes, that's $600. That's a lot. That is the same as either a secondary or 2 nades, and 2 nades can, you know, be a lot of things. And you can actually, by forcing them to use smokes, you can actually force them into actually having to eco extra rounds. And by eco, I mean you have to not buy, or maybe just buy a secondary to sort of save up cash to get the real guns one up, so that they can win rounds. So that's ecoing. There we go. Again, that's a really good spot. The AWP's right there. Most likely there's going to be a smoke right now.
Belong somebody?
Yeah, they're on B, like. You're alone, by the way. This is just shitty hold by mid. I mean, best way to explain how CT side work in Counter-Strike. Imagine a stack of cards. Like you're making a tower by stacking cards. You know, those fancy things. Now, that is rock solid if everyone holds their position. But if one of those dies, that's like removing one of the cards. And what happens? Well, 99% of the time, the entire shit is gonna fall together. Now there is chances that things doesn't fall together. Like in game, it's a bit higher than 99%. I mean, but generally speaking, everything collapses, and that's what happened there. Now you can arguably say that I played it wrong. What I maybe should have done is gone on the offensive. I was trying to not do that. Did it work? No. Is it easy to see in hindsight? Yes, of course it is. That's all about Counter-Strike. Hindsight is literally the boss in Counter-Strike. But you can't really do too much about it. I died. I read that wrong. Next time, if I am in the same position where mid dies to P90, especially in this match, match, I am bound to say, all right, last time I went defensive, I lost. Do I want to go for that again, or do I want to try and go for the offensive? Now, I could have gone offensively two ways there. Either I could have jumped up in window, which is there. Two ops. Or... Is he still talking, by the way? Alright. Also, I could have rushed tunnels, which is... there. That's tunnels. I could have rushed out with a pistol and tried to go for the guy there.
He's peeking for the corner.
And that could have
Two guys
absolutely
goes
worked.
up on
Both of them. But
two ups.
What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah. This entire team are dead. So last round you saw what I told you about with the stack collapsing, but one guy being able to save the thing.
Oh my god.
It's like when you construct a house. If you remove like one wall, that may not pay too much of attention. But if you remove one of the beams, you're gonna collapse the entire house. But generally speaking, things tend to collapse if shit goes, if like one is removed. Now, I haven't mentioned this yet. I haven't gone through the basics of Counter-Strike yet. One of the things are, if you lose a certain amount of rounds, you start getting what's known as the loser's bonus, which is extra cash. And this is to sort of make the game a bit more fast-paced.
Or upper mid.
But what's sort of...
Two ops on me.
Again, that's just me going on the offensive. It works.
Going long. Going long.
Okay.
Orange.
Going long, my ass.
Yeah, and they was going long.
Yeah, they are now.
No, can you take that for me, please?
Alright, we're gonna beat him. He is just giving us wrong info. If you guys, a good tip when you're starting out, especially if you're lower ranks, and I mean, this is the rank where you sort of stop listening to this advice, but up until this point, until you're this rank, and even this rank and maybe a bit higher, don't take note of all the info that you get, by all means.
Can someone join me on A, please?
But do not expect the info to always be correct, by the simple fact that it's not gonna be. People are new to the game, people are still learning. There's gonna be issues where they're gonna misinform you and shit. And that is just sort of how the game works out. So the rule is, if you're low rank, do take note of the info that you get, but don't take it literally, especially if you know better. Always trust yourself, and then the info. So if someone says, you know, left side, but you swear that you can hear them on the right side, then check right side by all means.
Fuck. Bomb's done on long.
Now the reason why that is why that's a tip is because, I mean, yeah, sometimes you're gonna make the wrong call. You're gonna think, all right, they're gonna say he's left. You're gonna think, no, he's right. I can hear him right, and then you're gonna be wrong. But that doesn't really matter that much. Right, we're just gonna hide.
One is coming on spot. Left.
Shake it.
Nice. Just don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Wait for them. Wait for them, please.
Apparently you can see me. Didn't know that. Don't play this site. Very bad excuse, but it is true. He shouldn't peek. He has the gun.
16 seconds.
Playtime, dude.
Go city. Bomb's done on spot.
You could just play time. You would have had him. I didn't think you could see me there. That's my bad. For some reason, we had a working system, and everyone suddenly started to go different paths, which is...
One more 8, please.
What is happening? Why are people still going B? Why did someone just decide to change? I'll take an 8. They're like mid.
Long.
No, they're B.
Laying down smoke.
Upper mid.
Throwing smoke.
He's too small.
Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Slow reactions there. I have no clue what I was talking about, to be honest. I just completely lost track. I'm slightly pissed because people don't think that holding the same position the entire game is something that you do. I mean, it really pisses me off because it's like, all right, I'm suddenly gonna run B, and we've had something that's worked, and then when he goes, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go B. What that does, it changes the entire, you know, how the team works, the team dynamic. And that screws us up like a couple of rounds because we need to readjust and rethink how we hold. For example, B can't hold. That is pretty much clear at this point. Green, go, run. Come on, fucking pussy, come on. There you go.
Where's the bomb?
One backside. He's plat, back plat.
I'm defusing the bomb.
These guys are fucking weaklings. They just stand there watching. Oh, that's why the green didn't hear me. I fucking muted him, didn't I?
Is there any AK or...
So yeah, I mean, base rule, if you're playing, please don't change positions if you're one of these guys who are watching and you change position. It really screws up the team. It worked out alright. They only got 3 rounds. Should be fine. We should have a good advantage going into the T side. We'll see how that works out in a second. But yeah, do let me know if you want
Let's go.
any info. I say, I'm not maybe the right person to give you info, but I do have some experience in the game, and that might help you. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, I'll do my very best to answer them. Whether correctly answered or not, it's still an answer, and it might help you improve a bit. So right now I'm playing a bit recklessly. but I feel like I can. Now, I would really never suggest to do this, because you 9 out of 10 times end up dead. Every once in a while, you get a bit of a lucky break. There we go, got that. And once in a while, you get that little break where you can get some kills. So it's really up to you. I'm not gonna condone anything, but yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to be too reckless. It tends to bite you in the ass when you get there. It's just how it works, really. So yeah, if you ever play with me, feel free to add me. I tend to add people.
Maybe B rush.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
Got a good spawn, so. We're just gonna try and get the bomb down rather quickly.
Lower tunnels behind you, behind you, behind you, behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Just get back down.
She was door too.
I know. Just wanted to get close where the Glock is good. Also a tip, if you're playing gun round, get in the face with a Glock. It can fail. They can report you all they want. Also, if people tell you things like that, you know, hack or whatever, just take it as a compliment. I mean, they clearly don't have the experience to tell that apart, so it's fine. Just take it as like, yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. You guys think I'm that good. Thank you. And move on. There's really nothing you can do to change it. Whether or not they report you is rather irrelevant, really. I mean, the only problem is Overwatch, which isn't very loyal. The problem with it is that people can see it, and there's certain requirements to get it, and I don't think they're high enough. So there are people that's not necessarily skilled enough to have it, in my opinion. But you know.
Let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, I mean, most of the time, people say 50 out, like 1 out of 2 times they're gonna say they're gonna report you. They don't. They just sort of say it.
Smoke.
Thank you. We're gonna grab that rather quickly. And the other times where they do actually report you, tends to just sort of don't do anything. So if people say, you know, they're gonna report you, don't get too scared of it. It's pretty irrelevant. Oh shit. But yeah, I'll take it as a compliment. Take it for what it is, and it is a compliment. I mean, you may get occasional people that types on your profile, like saying you're a hacker or whatever. Either you can just remove it, or you can just ignore it. I mean, I tend to like it that. I mean, people can call me hackers all they want. I mean, believe it or not, that is a major part. If you can get another team to think that you are hacking, or a player in your team is hacking, that can win you a game, because that can bring the enemy team onto something that's called a tilt. For what that is that it basically makes you, you know, unable to play because you're too angry. It's from like pinball. You know, if you hold space, you could like wiggle about, but if you held space too long, you would get on a tilt where you couldn't do anything. Basically the same thing. Just it doesn't render you unable to play. It just renders you bad. I suppose is the best way to put it. I mean, this was a fun game. Not my best game, but it actually didn't do that bad. Let's try it a moment. I can hear him, I'm sure. GG. We're still DMG though. But I believe that we're on the way to LE. We'll look at the ranks now and we'll see where we're at. I think most of them are going to be about DMG. Not based on the skill level, but just based on what is normal. Yeah. Yeah, how about no? You were a cunt. And that's one of the downsides. If you're a cunt in game, you're just going to get that. And also, he had a bad microphone. I don't play with people who has bad microphones, but the simple fact that it's annoying to listen to. Both from me as a player, but also for you guys who are watching. So there is that. Thanks for the game, mate. It was fun. Oh shit, there you go. So yeah, no I've dropped any this time. Thank you so much for watching. This will be the last video today. That'll be the third today, so it'll be the last one. Next Counter-Strike video will be recorded rather soon. I mean, I'm going to stock up on some videos, but I'm not going to release them. Maybe I'll release some every day now for Christmas, but I won't release a lot of videos a day unless I get shit ton stockpiled. But right now, I'm in the mood to play a lot of games. I'm going to record some, stockpile some, so I have some for the rainy days when I don't. Thank you so much for watching, though. If you have any questions or want me to do anything specific in the video, please let me know down below. Also, like, subscribe, and comment. It's very important to help me grow as a channel, and it really inspires me, so thank you so much. My Counter-Strike video went live, and then a second later I had an extra sub. I'm like, that made my day. That alone made my day. So yeah, share videos to your friends. I know there wasn't too much chatting going on in game. I hope that my commentary was alright, and we will be seeing you guys in the next episode of Counter-Strike Global Offensive Road to Global Elite. Alright, DMG, I say no, Ellie, here we come.